इंडस वाटर ट्रीटी पे जो ऐलानात किए हैं उसका हम सख्त मज़ाहमत करते हैं। ये ना सिर्फ गैर कानूनी है मगर दिस इज़ अगेंस्ट ह्यूमैनिटी। पाकिस्तान का इंडस का केस उठाएंगे और भारत का इस फैसले का मुंह तोड़ जवाब देंगे।
ये सारी चीज़ें वाज़ह तौर पे नज़र आ रही हैं, ये स्क्रिप्टेड है।
अगर कोई ऐसी भोंडी हरकत करेगा तो फिर हम खामोश नहीं बैठेंगे, ये दुनिया भी कान खोल कर सुन ले।
यही कहना है कि बस सबको सब जो करे उसको ही सजा दे, आम आदमी को ना सजा दे। बस सब गलत है ये। इस्लाम ये सिखाता ही नहीं है हमें ये चीज़ इस्लाम सिखाता ही नहीं। जो ये करते हैं वो कुरान नहीं पढ़े हैं।
Pakistan calls it the lifeline for 240 million. It cultivates around 80% of Pakistani agricultural land. And so, for water, they are now talking about war. And it all started with a bloody terrorist attack by Pakistan-sponsored Lashkar terrorists. Minutes of automatic gunfire, 4 to 5 terrorists, 28 innocents murdered in cold blood. A peaceful afternoon in India's Jammu and Kashmir was bloodied yet again. They questioned faith and then shot tourists at point-blank range. In response to the Pahalgam massacre, New Delhi launched its first wave of revenge, neatly packaged as a diplomatic strike. Treaties stand suspended. Visas cancelled. Pakistanis in India have a deadline to leave. In all this, the one thing that matters most to Islamabad is the Indus Water Treaty. Panic hit Pakistan after India retaliated. The attack on 22nd April has united India against its neighbor on the Western Front. As anger boils over in India, calls for military action grow. But at the center of this escalation flows the Indus River. And India seems to be in no mood to let water flow under that bridge anymore.
अच्छा एक्शन लिया है। एक साइड हम यहाँ पे अपना पानी दें उनको, दूसरी साइड वो हमारा खून बहाए, दोनों चीजें साथ में नहीं हो सकती।
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी साहब की अध्यक्षता में हुई कैबिनेट कमेटी ऑन सिक्योरिटी में इस समझौते को फिलहाल स्थगित कर दिया गया है।
कंडेम किया है सबने और जो हुआ और पूरी सपोर्ट किया ऑपोजिशन ने सरकार को, कोई भी एक्शन।
इंडस वाटर ट्रीटी जो है, it has stood the test of time since 1960, despite the wars of 65, 71, Siachen, Kargil, all of it, and the kind of diplomatic relations we have.
A day after the Pahalgam brutality, the Indus Water Treaty, which has been existing for 65 years, was suspended by New Delhi. The reasons are obvious, but what will be the result, and why does this treaty actually exist?
That is almost a standard response. But what I think is a bit of a game changer is the suspension of the Indus Water Treaty. So this is this World Bank sponsored water sharing agreement which has been in place since 1960, and it governs rivers that traverse both countries. It's managed to withstand previous conflicts between both countries, so the decision to suspend it is definitely a significant one.
On 19 September 1960, India's then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru and Field Marshal Muhammad Ayub Khan, then President of Pakistan, signed the Indus Water Treaty in Karachi. At the time, both nations agreed they had a common interest in sharing water. But it all started with the partition of India orchestrated by the British Raj. Following tensions in 1947, a dispute erupted between East and West Punjab governments. The Pakistan side was worried about the disruption of water supply to the central Bari Doab and the Palpur canals in West Punjab. Following hectic diplomatic parleys and correspondence, which can be found on the Indian Ministry of External Affairs website, the two nations finally nailed down the terms and conditions for the treaty. In a sense, the rivers were designated as Eastern and Western. Pakistan got exclusive access to three, and so did India. The suspension of the Indus Water Treaty throws up big questions for South Asia and the world. Apart from concerns over regional stability, India's move also casts a shadow over other existing and future water-sharing treaties. Pakistan will likely take the events to court. After all, it was the World Bank that brokered this treaty in 1960. The treaty itself does not have an exit clause, meaning neither nation can legally abrogate it. As per the text of the document, both nations need to agree before any changes are made to the water-sharing agreement. However, Article 9 and Annexes F and G lay out the process for raising and addressing disputes. The first step would have been a hearing before the Permanent Indus Commission, then neutral independent experts, and eventually arbitration. So Pakistan will now likely look for international arbitrators. However, what must be noted here is that as of April 2025, India does not really have the infrastructure to stop the flow of Indus into Pakistan or divert it.